Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are talking about serums. I have been creating a my favorites skincare video series, and basically I just take you through each category of skincare: cleansers, exfoliators, eye creams, serums, moisturizers, toners, all of that stuff, and I tell you what my favorites are. These are products that I have used for no less than 9 to 10 months, and some of them I've been using for years. So let's jump in. This is the serum section, and let me tell you, I am a bit obsessed with serums. I think that they're so interesting. I love learning about them. I love being able to try them and seeing how my skin reacts with them. And you guys probably know by now, just watching this series, that I'm obsessed with skincare in general. So there's a lot here, so please be warned. The first thing we're going to talk about, this is in no order, by the way. I just have this huge pile here and I'm just grabbing. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the Rodan & Fields Intense Renewing Serum. And this actually comes in individual little capsules that you break open and squeeze the serum out. This is very thick. So I would actually say if you're mixing this with any other serums or when you're doing your skincare routine, I would use this the last step before moisturizing, because it is quite thick. And it says visibly refine skin tone and texture while improving the appearance of firmness and wrinkles. One of the reasons I actually really like this is because of the oh my gosh, what is that word that I'm looking for? The refines skin tone and texture. So after I use this, I don't have, you guys can see, I do have foundation on, but I never use any filters on my videos. I'm not dealing with a lot of wrinkles here. I'm not 90, you know what I mean? But and so because of that, I don't see any difference in like reducing wrinkles or anything on my face. But the refined skin tone and texture is actually the reason why I love using this. I have quite a bit of textured skin because I have dry skin, and it just seems like in the winter it gets drier and in the summer it feels drier. I don't understand it. But it does seem like in the winter I deal with more texture in my skin, and that's something that after using this I do see a big difference in. The only downside of this is I find it's really difficult to twist the capsules open, and so you do need to have a pair of scissors, and then I would recommend squeezing out the entire capsule onto one finger and then dab it around your face, because it is so thick and there's not a lot in these capsules because they're not very big, that you really have to make sure that you're using it properly, because if you just squeeze it onto one spot and you're trying to work it all over the skin, you're not going to be able to. So you need to dab all over and then work it into the skin from there. Also, the only downside of Rodan & Fields is it's not something you can just go to Sephora or Ulta for. It used to be available via the Estee Lauder counter. It's not anymore. I don't sell it. I've never sold it. I've never been a part of the company. I just buy it through a friend of mine. I'm sure most of you watching this, if you've heard of Rodan & Fields, you have a friend who sells it. I have two things here from Sunday Riley. The first one is the Sunday Riley Good Genes All-in-One Lactic Acid. This is, as far as acids go, this is going to be like a good first step if you've never kind of stepped into the realm of acid serums. Lactic acid is something that comes from milk, and it says it deeply exfoliates the dull surface of the skin for clarity, radiance, and younger looking skin, visibly brightens the appearance of age spots and discoloration, instantly plumps the look of fine lines and wrinkles in 3 minutes. This is extremely expensive, but I have to say, as far as noticing a difference, this is probably going to be the one thing that you notice a difference with the fastest. And it's such like a great surface treatment for the skin. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. The second thing from Sunday Riley is actually the Sunday Riley Luna. This is a retinol treatment. You don't want to use this during the day. You only want to use this at night. It comes out of the bottle blue, but once it's massaged into the skin, it's completely clear. You don't even know that you have it on. It's not going to stain anything. And this is also one of those things that you're going to notice a huge difference with. However, having said that, if you want to mix the two of these, you can't just like pump them together and put them on your skin, and you also can't just put this on and throw this on right after. So what you want to do, and it even says here on the back in case you ever forget, can be applied on top of Luna Sleeping Night Oil and before you moisturize. So if you're going to pair the two of these together, you would put this on first, but wait like 5 minutes, wait 10 minutes even, and then put this on. And it actually should say to wait 5 minutes on here, but it doesn't. But it should, because this is a retinol and you don't want to mess around with retinols. This is an over-the-counter one. It's a very gentle one, but it's still something that you want to treat with the respect that it deserves, and make sure you're layering everything correctly. So I love this, and you will notice a huge difference in your skin the next morning. One of the things that I always notice after using it is just my skin just looks clear. And when I say clear, I don't mean acne clear. I mean clear as in I don't feel like I have blotchiness on my face. I feel like it just looks clean and shiny and clear, and that's something I don't have on a daily basis. Now, with this, you can use this every single night if you want. With this, I wouldn't recommend using it every night because it is a retinol. I would, you know, use it for a few days, and then once you've got your skin to where you want it, then I would switch to using it every couple nights. So maybe do it on a Monday and then don't do it again till Thursday, something like that. The next thing I have is also not available in stores, but you can get it on her website, and it's the Leanne Grace Miracle Beauty Oil and Serum. So Leanne Grace sells facial oils that I absolutely love. I got the recommendation from Jaclyn Hill, and I was using her products, just the beauty oil, and then she came out with booster serums that you can actually buy and place into the bottle. Some of them are vitamin C serums, things like that, and it's just like these little tiny bottles you just dump into your full-size oil. And before you think like, oh, I have oily skin, I can't use that, it's not a problem. I would say try it and see what you think, but typically using oils on your skin is not going to cause you to break out. So I actually really like this. I typically use this every day. I have 2 bottles of this. One is just the pure oil serum, and then the other one is the oil with the added booster serums. I rotate that because sometimes I don't want a vitamin C boost, or I don't want something else. I typically will just reach for this, which is just the pure oil, but I absolutely love it. It was so intensely hydrating to my skin, and that's one of the things that I'm looking for so desperately, is hydration. So I really recommend this. Like I said, you can't get it in stores, but her website is really accessible. She has lotions that I love as well, and her shipping and stuff is really reasonable too. I have a lot of things from Drunk Elephant. Again, I said this in a video earlier that you guys probably feel like Drunk Elephant is being shoved down your throat right now. And you guys are probably like, why are all these influencers and creators being bought off by Drunk Elephant? That's really not the case. Drunk Elephant has nothing to do with my channel or any of these videos that I'm creating, but they do make amazing effing skincare. One of the things I love about Drunk Elephant is they're a clean brand, so you don't have to worry about any environmental damage. You don't have to worry about any products irritating your skin because it's toxic or anything like that. But also, one of the things that I love is that every single one of their products can be mixed together. So you don't have to worry about, oh, does this acid go with this acid? It's a really great way of getting proper skincare and really working on your textured skin, your dry skin, your acne skin, just any of the problems that you have going on with your skin. It's a great way to work on it without having to do a 2-year research course on acids. So the first thing that I have here, actually I mixed together, and that is the C Firma Day Serum and the B Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. So this is what I use to help with sunspots, and this is a really great carrier for it. This I find can be quite drying to my skin, and I already have dry skin. So what I'll do is I'll mix 2 pumps of this with 1 pump of this. Another thing that I love about Drunk Elephant is their packaging, because once you open a bottle, say I opened this serum here, once you open that bottle, it starts to oxidize, and you now have limited time of use with that product, and you need to use it up. So you never want a cabinet of half empty products that you're thinking about using 2 years from now. But with Drunk Elephant, they've fixed that problem. You don't have to worry about it, because all of them just pop up, pump, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about, oh, it's oxidizing, I've got to hurry up and use it now. I'm putting my hands in it, and so now it's getting bacteria in there. You don't have to worry about any of that. So I put this on, and then I'll put this on, or if I'm in a hurry, I will do 2 pumps of this and 1 pump of this, and this actually acts as a carrier, so you can mix it together and then just push it into the skin all over. There are a couple places that I have some spots where I will take a little dab of this on my finger, where I'll push it into the skin on its own after I've already put my serum on, just to give it a little bit extra concentrate. But then I do the all over effect just to prevent any sun damage or spots. The next thing I have from Drunk Elephant is the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. This is a 12% AHA BHA blend. So I talked to you guys before about glycolic acid toners, and that's what this is, but my toner is 8% and this is 12%, so it's slightly stronger. Glycolic acid does amazing things to the skin. It really, really helps it make it look less textured by getting rid of the texture. It helps with skin tone, fine lines, wrinkles, pores, just so many. Clarity is the word I was looking for when I was saying it makes my skin look clear. Like the clarity of it looks so much nicer. So this is one of my favorite serums. I would say just because of the price point of each of these items. Once the Rodan & Fields runs out, I won't repurchase these and I'll just use the Drunk Elephant. It's cheaper, and I feel like it's going to end up lasting longer because of the size of the product versus individual capsules. And I don't actually have to worry about oxidization or anything like that, which is one of the reasons for having things encapsulated. So because this is sealed and it's like in a bag inside of this, I don't really have to worry about it. Okay, and then another oil that's really, really great. I always struggle with this. It's the Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. I believe it's pronounced Marula. This is kind of like what I was talking about with the serums from the Leanne Grace line. And this says on here, like rehab for your skin, rich in critical antioxidants, omega-6 and 9, Marula balances and nourishes while restoring a youthful glow. I can tell you, I am looking for that glow, girl. And so it says apply 2 to 3 drops to face, neck, chest, hands, cuticles, backs of arms, or any place needing increased moisture without any greasy residue. I totally agree it's not greasy, but because of the price of this, I will not be placing this on my elbows. It goes strictly on my face and chest and neck area. You don't need a lot. You can actually put a couple drops of this in with your moisturizer if you want to. I actually think that it's easier to put it over the top of a moisturizer because the oil is thicker than the moisturizer. It will penetrate through the moisturizer. The next thing I have here is also from Rodan & Fields. This is a lip renewing serum. It is again encapsulated all on its own. I always think these look like little chicken bones. This is one of my favorite lip balms. I can't even call it a balm. It's a serum. It honestly just makes your lips look brand spanking new. Your lips look absolutely gorgeous when you're using it. The only downside is the cost of this, and that's one of the reasons I don't use it that often. So typically I will use this 2 or 3 nights a week. I would love to be able to use it every single night, but it's like, I think it's $60 or $70 and there's 60 capsules in here. And so if I used it every day, that would be, I would be spending like $60. I would be spending like $30 a month on my lips. And I don't know if I can justify that. I'm gonna look that up and see how much it is, because I remember thinking like, oh, it's kind of pricey. It's $56 for 60. So that still does, because shipping is $15 for me. So that ends up making it $71 for me, and I just can't bring myself to use that every single night because that's literally $35 a month. And again, I just can't do that to myself. Okay, and then I have some little bottles here of stuff I like using. The first one is the Siren Serum from Leilani Skincare. This is a vitamin C serum for radiant complexion. It smells, it literally smells so citrusy and fantastic. I absolutely love this just because of the scent, but it actually does help to clear up like sunspots and sun damage, things like that. And it does give you just such a nice glow to your skin. Then I have 2 samples from Algenist. So basically, Algenist is effing expensive. And some of their stuff that I really like using, it's like almost $200 for a bottle. So what I do is I shop on Sephora a lot because I replace my skincare and all of that and all of my makeup from there. So whenever they're doing their free samples, or free products, they actually have like on their website called beauty offers, where if you go through that, there's like tons of stuff that they're always giving away. And typically they're like small little bottles of skincare, and they're bigger than sample size. So they're like trial size bottles. And the first one from Algenist is the Advanced Anti-Aging Repairing Oil. This is Algenist with microalgae oil, biotechnology. This actually is just, it is amazing on your skin. I don't even know how to describe it other than that. It's one of my all-time favorite things, and every single time I'm able to get a free one of these, I grab it because of the fact that it's so amazing, but it's just so expensive. The other one that I have is the Algenist Genius Liquid Collagen. This also is amazing. So this one you put on after cleansing and toning, just like you would any other serum. But with this, I don't actually mix it with any other serums because it's a collagen-based serum. Collagen is something we all want. It's naturally in our bodies, and our bodies make it, but we stop making as much of it. Like as we get older, we produce less and less and less, to the point where we're producing none. And so being able to apply it directly to your face or consume it in some way is really, really great. And this is just fantastic, but again, just so expensive. So if you're ever on the Sephora website or something, grab these. They typically have Algenist in the trial size stuff. You can also buy some of these for like $25 at checkout. They'll have like their trial size, and you can get some there too. And then the other thing I have is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentration Oil. This is actually something I really like. I saw someone the other day was saying they didn't like it. I'm trying to remember who said that. Was it my mom? Who said that to me? I can't remember. I'll have to find out. But I haven't tried a lot of the Kiehl's products, but I have tried this a few times. I've had quite a few of these actually. Sephora loves to give this away, and I really, really like this. I would say it's kind of similar to like the, it kind of reminds me of the Sunday Riley Luna, the retinol treatment, because it really, really does just make your skin look absolutely gorgeous. The only, whoops, I'm answering messages. Okay, stop doing that. The only downside of this, again, it's $123, not for this bottle. This is a trial size. And it's just so expensive. Like some of the stuff I'm using is expensive, but it's like $75. And that I consider expensive. So like $123 for this, not this size, but closer to like this, is really hard for me to rationalize, but I do really like it. And then finally, the last thing I have for the serums is the Ollie Henriksen Truth Serum. This is a collagen boosted with True C complex. So again, this is a vitamin C serum. This is great for during the day. I always use my vitamin C serums during the day. This is another one of those serums that smells effing fantastic. Like I can't get over how amazing this smells. I highly, highly recommend it. The only reason I actually haven't purchased this is because I have 2 bottles of my, where is it? C Firma from Drunk Elephant from the Sephora sale. This is bottle number 3. It's my open one, and then I have 2 unopened. So that's why I haven't repurchased this. That's why I haven't purchased this, but I'm gonna look it up. Truth Serum. It is $48 for 1 ounce, which is what the C Firma is. C Firma is 1 ounce. So the C Firma is $80 and the Ole Henriksen is $48 for the same size. So I think going forward I'll probably be purchasing the Truth Serum because it's like half the price. So that is it for my favorite serums. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I would love any recommendations for serums down below. I absolutely, you can see I'm obsessed with them. I buy them all the time. I think they're amazing. And I'm dealing with textured, dry, sun damaged, wrinkle prone skin. So I would love any recommendations left down in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
The city is covered in snow tonight. Where did my love go? Santa, I'm waiting for him, but he's